Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Becky, and if you're new here then welcome and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So in today's video we are going to be making a DIY candy cane wreath. Now this is going to be super easy to make, it's going to be super cheap and it's going to look lovely in your home, and then also it's edible as well, so what's to lose? So without further ado, grab yourself a drink and let's get on with the video. Right guys, for today's video we are going to be needing some candy canes. So I've got two different colours. I picked both of these up from B&M for £1 each. So I've got some Millions ones which are strawberry flavour, and then just your standard peppermint candy canes as well. You're going to want a glue gun for this as well, and then also just some ribbon so we can hang it up really nicely, and then probably actually some greaseproof paper so the glue doesn't go on your surface. So I'll just get that. Now if you hear something bubbling away, as you can probably tell from my outfit, I have just filmed another video which is my DIY candle making. Now if that video has gone live before this, I'll make sure to link it below, but if not, keep an eye out for it. But anyway, so for this, like I said, you're going to want some candy canes. I can't remember exactly how many you'll need, but we'll figure it out. Now I have two different colours here, and you're going to want to try and make sure that they're not broken, because it's going to really affect how they stick together and the wreath's integrity as we're sticking it. So this one is broken, which is a bit of a shame, but it means I can have a snap while I'm making the wreath. So anyway, you're going to want to kind of get your candy cane pairs, and we're literally just going to form them so they have almost like a heart shape like this, and just start placing them so they all join in the middle. Now I'm going to alternate my colours. You can obviously do whatever colours you want. I've gone for like a pink and green or red and green type aesthetic, and I'm just placing them back to back. So when you're doing the matching colours, you want them to form a heart, and when you're putting your separate colour next to it, you're going to want them touching like this. So ideally try and get them the same size as well. Mine aren't, but it should be too much of an issue. And all I'm going to do is just alternate the colours to begin with, just so I can get a rough idea for the shape. Okay, so based on this, it's looking like you're going to want 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So 16 candy canes, and I've got 8 of each colour. Now I've laid them out in this format. Some of the backs don't touch, so I might have to do a little bit of adjusting as I'm starting to glue it. But once you've got this first pattern, that's what we're going to work with, and all then we're going to do is heat up the glue gun, and we can start adding in our glue dots so we can stick it all together. And it is just as simple as that. Obviously make sure you know which part you want as the top, because we'll need to add the ribbon from that and we'll work around it. Right, so I'm just going to have to slide it over here a bit because my glue gun isn't going to reach all the way. I'm just going to start by adding some hot glue down the back of the candy cane, so when I put it in place it's going to stick to the other one. And I'm also just going to add a dot here as well so it can stick to like the love heart that we're going to form like this. Now if you don't have a glue gun, you can buy it really cheap. I got mine for £5 from the Works, and I just get my glue sticks from Amazon. Or you could also use some glue dots. Now they do sell them at Hobbycraft. You probably have to use quite a few to stick them all together, but they are really strong, so that is an alternative. Let me just see if that's heated up now. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to go in and let's hope for the best. Now you want to be really careful because you don't want to move the rest of your wreath, because you want to be really precise on kind of how it's staying and sticking. It doesn't matter if you see the glue, because we can use this as the back of the wreath. And then once you've got that, you just want to be really delicate with it and just slide it off, and you're going to flip it over so you can see the front. Now it is going to be moving. And just want to sort the front out. Get rid of any pieces of stray glue that I can see. And then once we've done that, we can fill in this gap in the centre. Now you can leave it, but I feel like I want something hiding it just to make it look a bit neater. We'll get rid of that. A bit neater in the centre, because obviously they don't all touch together. Okay, so what I do have to stick in the middle is this little decoration. Now I made this in one of my previous videos using just some dried oranges, some cinnamon sticks and a leaf from the garden. You can obviously use a fake leaf or fake like Christmas pine, I nearly said fir then. And I think I'm just going to stick that in the middle. I was debating putting this in. This is some air dried clay, but I'm not sure I like it. Although I don't know, I feel like it's just because it's got a hole in it, because I was going to turn it into a decoration so it looks a bit weird. Yeah, I'll use the orange peel. So all I'll do is go in with my glue gun and just round the outside of the candy canes, I'll just add some glue dots. Sorry, the inside of the candy canes. Sorry guys, my flipping head is everywhere today. So I'm going to go in and just stick that on the hot glue. Oh, not getting it on your fingers because that was very warm. And then I'm just going to press that down so it holds into place. Make sure you have the top part where you are wanting the top. So now that's on there, it's coming together really nicely. And then all we're going to want to do is add like a little hook that we can hang it from. So I'm just going to cut the hook to size, and then if you fold it almost like one of the charity ribbons, because then that way you know it's going to face forward. If you fold it like that, it'll try and twist. And just see kind of where I want it positioning. And then once I've got kind of like the height that I want and the location, so the height of the hook, so I know how kind of far it'll drop down, then I'm going to go back in with my glue gun. Just get the spare glue off of it. Just move my wreath out of the way. Just glue the two strands of the ribbon together, and then I'm just going to put a glue dot on the back of my candy canes, and then all I'm going to do is just position that over the part of the ribbon where I want it and wait for that to set. And then once that's set, and you know it's sturdy, you can hang it up wherever you want. And that was just a really easy and effective way to make a candy cane wreath that's probably going to add a lot more colour to your home than a normal wreath. It's cheaper to make, took less time, and the kids will love it because then they can go and be like, oh, can I have a candy cane? You can let them demolish it after Christmas, or even before, it's completely up to you. But I'll show you what that looks like up close. And there we have it guys, a really easy DIY candy cane wreath. This literally took me no time at all to make. The only mess involved was with the glue gun, so it's really easy to get all ages involved in. It's going to look lovely hanging in the kitchen. It's just going to add that nice pop of colour. And it probably cost me about £2 to make, because that was just for the boxes of candy canes that I got from B&M that were £1 each. I will make sure to link everything that I used down below. I got the ribbon from Hobbycraft, candy canes B&M, glue gun from The Works, and the glue sticks from Amazon, so I will link all that. I do hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe also. And if you've made it to this part of the video, comment down below the Santa Claus emoji, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks guys, bye!